This girl took her dying dog on a bucket list adventure. People who don't own dogs think of them as pets, but they are so much more than that. Dogs are basically another family member, especially when we grow up with them, and the bond gets stronger as years pass by. Such is the case of Lauren Fern-Watt and her English Mastiff, Gazelle. Lauren Fern-Watt got some bad news from her veterinary, but instead of sobbing and being sad, she decided to do something amazing and take Gazelle on a bucket list road trip. Lauren and Gazelle have been together for many years. They went through a lot of things, and this only made the bond between them stronger. However, one day Lauren took Gazelle to the veterinary, and that's when she received the bad news. Here's what the doctor had to say. Sadly, the veterinary visit didn't end with happy news for Lauren or Gazelle. The doctor told Lauren that her 160-pound English Mastiff suffers from terminal bone cancer. But what this means for Gazelle? The doctor told Lauren that Gazelle doesn't have more than a couple of months to live. This broke Lauren's heart and made her sad, but Gazelle didn't like seeing her cry. This motivated Lauren to do something extraordinary. After getting herself back together, Lauren took Gazelle out to the park and pulled out a notebook. That's when Lauren created a bucket list that she was going to complete with her dying dog. Stick around for the next picture to find out what was the first thing on Lauren's list. Lauren says that she and Gazelle would spend hours on end watching The Little Mermaid together, and their favorite scene was when Prince Eric takes Ariel on a boat ride. This is why Lauren rented a kayak and took Gazelle out on the lake. But did Gazelle enjoy the ride? To Lauren's surprise, Gazelle loved the boat ride. She did have some trouble adjusting to the boat's balance at first, but things got better right after. The next thing on their list is even more surprising. Even though Lauren and Gazelle live in New York, they never went together to the famous Times Square. Therefore, Lauren made sure to take Gazelle early in the morning to see the place and enjoy it while it is still quiet. Make sure to stick around for what's coming next, because it will put a smile on your face. Everybody loves quiet hikes, but dogs love them even more. This is why Lauren decided to take Gazelle out of New York. From what we can tell, they both loved crossing this out of their bucket list. The next thing they did is even more amazing. They decided to treat themselves with some tasty lobster and left for Wells Beach in Maine. That's where Lauren managed to find 2 perfect lobsters and cook them at a friend's apartment. Lauren says that she fed hot buttered lobster to Gazelle with a fork. The next picture will show us where Lauren and Gazelle went looking for the perfect lobsters. Just look at Gazelle, you can clearly tell that she was excited about the lobster dinner. Although, this is not the only thing that Gazelle loved to eat. Click next if you want to see a happy dog. After eating the hot buttered lobster, Lauren thought it was fitting that Gazelle gets to treat herself with a delicious can of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. The next thing that Lauren did for Gazelle is truly heartwarming. One of the things that Gazelle loved the most was to ride around in the car, so Lauren rented one. Lauren also picked up Rebecca, her best friend, along for the ride. Want to find out what Lauren and Gazelle couldn't get enough of during their trip? Even though Gazelle weighs in at 160 pounds, Lauren made sure to cuddle her every time she could. While previously she would get mad about having dog hair all over her clothes, this stopped being a problem. Make sure to stick around to find out what happened during their next stop. Lauren made sure to stop by her father's house because he is the one that brought Gazelle to her. This family reunion was amazing. Lauren and her father definitely enjoyed spending time with Gazelle, but this isn't Gazelle's last stop. Check out what's coming next to see a smiling dog. One of Gazelle's favorite spots in NY was the Washington Square Park. Therefore, Lauren made sure to pack up her bags and take Gazelle there to enjoy the park one more time. You won't believe what Lauren decided to do next. Lauren took Gazelle to a party where the host had an adorable Labrador that Gazelle could meet. Gazelle and her friend spent their time playing around the beer pong table and they had a blast. As time passed on, Gazelle started losing her appetite. This is when Lauren decided to feed her only the sweetest things in the world, like the donuts we are seeing in this picture. What's coming next is truly heartwarming. One of the most amazing things that Lauren wrote on her bucket list was to get Gazelle to meet Santa, and this is exactly what she did. To make things even better, Lauren found a place where Santa had pugs as his helpers. Lauren knew the clock was ticking fast and she spent almost all of her days with Gazelle chilling on the beach, even though it was winter. Stay around for the next slide to see one of the last pictures that the two have together. As it was destined right from the start, Gazelle and Lauren's adventures didn't have a happy ending. Nonetheless, Lauren's way of coping with her sadness is amazing and it shows how much people love their dogs.